Good morning, Hassan.
Hello. Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Mm, Well, good morning for the rest of people. I hope you're doing well. So let's see, we also have Karen, Carla. I guess I can see the other person. I guess it's Jaime. Yes, it's Jaime. How you doing, Jaime? Your microphone, Jaime?
Fine, teacher. What about you? Excuse me.
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. We also
Uh,
have Hasael. How you doing, Hasael?
Fine. Can Can you hear me?
Yes, better than yesterday. Better than yesterday.
Okay. Thanks.
teacher,
Yeah.
teacher. I sent a chat because I need to go out and I'll drive.
Yes, I sent you a message too.
Okay, okay. I didn't
I sent a
see.
message to you, to Walter, no, to Michelle and Raul.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
But I try to connect and what is as possible.
okay, no problem.
Okay,
Good.
thank you.
Then we have Karen. Good morning, Karen.
Good morning,
How
teacher.
you doing, Karen?
I'm good.
Good. How was the meeting yesterday?
Was stressful because I'm too Cojutepeque.
You was to in Cojutepeque, you said.
Yes,
Well, it's not super far, but yeah, like, well, it depends on where you live. Where do you live?
in Constitución,
So probably like an hour and a half,
an hour and a half.
just like that.
Yes.
Karen, did you buy the chorizos?
No, I didn't buy.
Okay, good. I like Cojutepeque for the weather. The weather is
Really,
cool.
I feel the weather similar here in San Salvador.
No.
Really.
Yes, especially at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Is kind of cold. You can see that
Ah,
you can see that it's foggy at 6 p.m. You can see that it's foggy. Well, the times that I have passed over there, I have seen like that because in the past I used to go to Sensuntepeque. So
mm,
I like that place. I like Sensuntepeque, I like Cojutepeque, and I like Ilobasco. So I like those three places. And I remember that in the past, when I say in the past, it means before the pandemic.
pandemia.
It was in 2000. Well, I started going there since I guess 2010, I guess 2010. So I went probably 3 times in a year, and it was cool. But I don't know now, or I don't know this year. But I think that it was cool, especially at 6 p.m. But good. At least you went to visit a different place. Good. We also have Alfredo, Osvaldo, Rodrigo, Carla. Well, I guess Roxana, I said good morning before. Francisco. So, good morning, guys. I hope you all are doing well. Now, before starting class, I need to mention something. Schoology is, I don't know if you tried yesterday to complete some exercises. I know that you're responsible, so you say, oh, I'm going to complete exercises. But the thing is that Schoology is like giving maintenance to the website. So probably you will access, but you cannot complete activities, or probably you will never access. So they are working on that, and I think supposedly today in the morning, like 7 a.m., things will be better. So we are not going to have the attendance at the beginning. We are going to have it at the end, and we are going to check at the end of the class to verify that you can access, that you can read the information over there, so that I can make sure that you can complete the activities on this weekend. But obviously, we still have tomorrow, so you have some time. The only thing is that tomorrow you have the test. So the test is about units number one and two. So you need to study. And we need to use Schoology to complete the test. So I hope it is working tomorrow. So I'm going to be checking that today. Yes. Now let's get started. Let's see, Alfredo. Alfredo, what was the last thing that you bought?
Excuse me, teacher.
What was the last thing that you bought?
Well, the last thing that I bought, maybe candies because I'm planning the birthday of my son.
Good. So you have a party.
Yeah, I will have a party on Saturday.
Okay. So how was the service where you bought those candies?
Well, was good. I didn't have problem with the product that I bought. The price was good.
How many bags did you buy?
Two for £5.
6 pounds.
£5.
5 pounds. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's imagine that you bought those candies, but those Wendy's, those candies were not in good conditions. Some of them were broken. Some of them didn't have the paper that covers the candy. So, what would you do if that happened to you? What would you do?
Well, well, uh, I think I asked for the manager of the price mart for for help me to change the candy for another one.
Okay, so to help me, when you want to say para, you say to. So to
Okay,
help me change the candies.
okay.
Good, good. Thank you. Now let's
Mm.
see another person. Roxana,
Hi, hi, teacher.
what was the last thing that you bought? What was the last
I
thing that you bought?
mm, I bought a dress
Okay. Now,
in Express
Ali.
because have a discount because it's an offer
Okay, good, good. Now, you said AliExpress.
in Express.
Oh, in Express. I heard AliExpress, and then I said, oh, okay. So
No, 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 no.
she had to
In
wait.
Multiplaza, teacher.
I said she had to wait, but no.
No.
Okay. So, how was the service?
It's good. I like the service in Express because the people are very um
Kind.
like fine. Yes.
Okay, good. Now, what would you do? Imagine, I know that probably you checked the dress before, but imagine that you haven't checked the dress and you realize that the dress is ripped, ripped or torn. When you say ripped or torn, that means roto. Mind that it's dripped, ripped or torn. What would you do? What would you do?
Um, I I um,
Mhm.
I
Good.
go to the I go to customer service
Yeah,
and talk to the manager
good, good. So,
and
yes,
ask about the or explain the problem and ask for a solution.
good, 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 good. So your answer is similar to Alfredo. So you both will go to the store and ask the manager to replace your product or to give you the money or to give you a solution, in other words. Yes? So this is what we usually do when we have a problem with products that we bought. And this is what we are going to check today. So today you're going to request and give refunds due to bad service. Sometimes the service is not good, sometimes the products are not good. So this is what we are going to do. Here you have a chart, and in this chart you have Waterlux Inc. is the company. So let's see, Hazael is going to read the first information about the sender's name and address. Karen is going to read the note, number 1, 2, and 3. Alfredo is going to read the stock details. Karna is going to read what it says important. So let's listen to them.
Sender names and address. Waterlooks Inc. Travers in 23, Glen Way, San Carlos, CA 0570.
Okay, 0, 0.
Zero.
And
Okay.
it is sender's name and address.
Sender names and address.
Yes, in California. Good. Now, next person.
Okay, note one, please note, Waterloo's customer satisfaction warranty is 90 days from day of purchase. 2. Retain a copy of your records, enclose the original with the America, merchandise. How do you pronounce, teacher?
Merchandise.
Merchandise. 3. Use one line per item. All quantities are to be reported in each space. All items returned will require the original order number recorded on the form so credit can be processed.
Good. So the first one says Waterlux customer satisfaction warranty is 90 days. So that is important because you need to check the date when the person bought the product. Then retain. Retain means keep. Keep a copy of your records. So that means that when you create uh, a record about the merchandise, you have the original and two copies. So one copy is for the customer, the other copy is for the store, and the original is for the store too. Sometimes they enclose the copy to the product, and sometimes they enclose or add the original one. In this case, they are saying the original one. Number 3, use one line per item. It means one line per object. All quantities are to be reported in each space. So you need to mention the quantity of products and what kind of product the person bought. Yes. All items returned will require the original order number. When you buy a product, they all have a number, and the the order number is also in the bills. You can find it over there. Now let's continue with the stock details.
Okay, stock details. reason code DPP. Items number B7869. Quantity 6.
Good. So when you say stock details, it means information about the area where the product was before, or where you put the products that are not in good conditions. So that is a stock, like a place, and details information. So the reason code, it says D in PP, but the meaning of D is below because the letter A is adverse event, D dissatisfaction, and PP product performance. Performance means actuación o desarrollo, product performance. So the reason code is dissatisfaction for product performance. In other words, this is why the product is returned. Yes, not very specific, but the satisfaction and product performance, because later we will see what the reason was. Next person, sorry. Then you have item number. It's a number that every object has, and the quantity of products that the person is returning, 6, or how many products you have in the stock. Now the last one, important.
Important. Date of purchase 11/23 2017. Order number 34455547. Relevant reason, missing parts.
Good. So the date of purchase. Purchase means compras. So the date of purchase was November 23rd. November 23rd, 2017. The order number, you have it over there. I explained to you before what the number, where the order number is. Then relevant reason, the main reason why the person is returning the product. And the reason is missing parts. When you say missing parts, you're saying falta de partes, le faltan partes. Yes, missing parts. Imagine that it was a TV and you don't have the remote, or you buy a computer and you don't have a charger, or you buy a cell phone and it doesn't have a battery. So that is missing parts. Now let's see. Number 3. It says check the refund form to answer the questions. Number 1, Luis. Can you read it, please, and tell us the answer?
What teacher?
Luis,
Okay, I am mute. I'm sorry. What are the reasons the customer wants a refund?
the refund.
Good refund. Refund. Good. The customer get the refund. Why?
Okay, so what would be the answer for number 1, Luis?
The the reasons are missing parts.
Good. Missing parts. That is like one of the reasons. And also because the person is dissatisfied with the product. 4,
Oh, okay.
Teacher,
yes.
or the product is broken, maybe, or this is in work.
Doesn't
The
work.
product is in work. Doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Yeah, maybe. Because there are some parts missing. It means that the parts are not in the correct way. So, Oscar, number 2,
Will the customer get the refund?
refund.
Refund, sorry. And why?
And the answer? Oscar, do you think that
Mm,
the customer will get the refund?
the same answer, missing parts.
No.
No,
Here is the reason. You have to tell me if you think the customer will get the refund. Yes or no, and why? ¿Obtendría la devolución el cliente, sí o no? ¿Y por qué?
let me read the the note.
No.
This note were yes, and because it's the in the time of the warranty.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Let's see, Isaac, another reason?
because the product is warranty.
Is in warranty. Maybe it's similar to what Oscar said. Let's see another person, Rodrigo.
I think that he wouldn't get the warranty. He bought the product more than 3 years ago. So in the number one note, it says that the satisfaction warranty has 90 days from the date of purchase, and it was in 2017. So no.
Exactly. So the person bought the product in 2017 and the person is
Oh,
going to the store in 2020. If we imagine that is in this year, so the person wouldn't get the refund because the warranty is only for 90 days. But imagine that it doesn't say 2017. Imagine that it says 2020. So what do you think, Francisco? Imagine that it says 2020 instead of 2017.
and the person can use the warranty.
Okay. So do you think that the customer will get the refund?
If he, if the client purchased the product in 2020, but maybe 3 months ago, from
No, but it could be 3 days ago.
2 days,
Yes, 3 days ago. Because it's saying
oh,
November
the
23rd.
warranty is can use the warranty.
Okay, good. And also the customer would get the refund because it is something that he didn't do. He didn't break it. He didn't destroy the product. It's like something that is missing, that is not included. So it's not his problem, let's say. Now, if you checked in the description, you were having the word would, and you have the word would like to. So when you say would, you are saying in Spanish, you say ia. So if you want to say, for example, yo compraría, yo iría, yo cambiaría, you say I will go, I will change, I will travel, I will play, and like that. Yes? So when you want to say yo comería, yo viajaría, yo trabajaría. So all the verbs ending in ia, you say would. Yes? And would like to is me gustaría. I would like to change this product because it's not in good conditions. Me gustaría cambiar. I would like to change. I would like to travel around the world. I would like to play video games. I would like to eat pizza. So, what is the difference when you say would and you say would like to? Well, easy and simple. You use would to talk about hypothetical situations, imaginary situations. Yes? And you use would like to make it more formal when you want to say want. So you can say, I want to eat pizza. More formal, I would like to eat pizza. Yes, me gustaría. I would like to eat pizza. So that is the difference. Now let's read examples. Carlos, can you read the examples with would, please? Carlos? Oh, he had problem. Brian?
Yes, I would like to change this product.
No, with would.
Oh, I will change this product. He will buy there. He will buy there again. He wouldn't stay in this place. Would you give me more information?
Good.
No, no, with would like.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to change this product. He would like to buy there again. They wouldn't like to come back here. Would you like to get a refund?
Read.
Refund?
Good. So you're saying would in positive and wouldn't in negative. And for question, would. And would like to, the same thing. You say would positive, would and negative, and would for question. Yes? Now, if we say would like to, it's similar to say want. This is what I was explaining to you. So let's imagine that I want to say, and this is for, let's see, Osvaldo.
Yes, teacher.
If I tell you this, the sentence that is on the screen, I want to buy a new car, how do you say it more formal?
I would like to buy a new car.
Exactly. So you say, I want to buy a new car. In the present, I want to buy a new car. So you can say it more formal, I would like to buy a new car. Yes? Now, Hasael, Luis
Luis,
wants to have vacation. More formal?
uh, Luis will have vacation.
No. You're saying want.
Want.
Wants to have vacation.
Mm, I don't know.
You have to use would like
Would
to.
like.
Would like to.
Would like. Luis would like to have vacation.
Yes, Louis would like to have vacation. Louis would like to travel. Louis would like to live. So, would like to is want, but formal. Yes.
Okay.
Now, let's see. Ryan, how would you say this? Do you want to go to a party?
Mm, would would you no?
Yes. Yes.
Would you go to the party?
No. In Spanish, guys, in Spanish. Would like to, las tres palabras would, like y to juntas van a reemplazar siempre cuando ustedes digan want. Porque want es el verbo normal, digamos, o casual. Would like to es la estructura más formal para decir, no es lo mismo que usted diga, yo quiero viajar, a que usted diga, yo quisiera o me gustaría viajar. Yes? So, do you want to go to a party? How do you change it?
Would you like to go to the party?
That's the answer. Would you like to go to a party? Esto es como que usted estuviera invitando a una chica a salir, no sé si está casado, no va a estar su esposa por ahí, pero imagínese que
No,
usted...
pero tengo micrófono, tengo audífono. Nada, broma.
Good. Imagínese que usted tiene una chica por ahí, entonces el primer día no va a llegar usted a decirle, ¿quieres ir a una fiesta? Usted le va a decir, ¿te gustaría ir a una fiesta? Entonces, would you like to go to a party? ¿Sí? Entonces, eso es would like to. Now, next one, Oscar. I don't want to get old.
I don't. No. I want. I will. I will don't to get old. I will don't.
Okay, can you check on the screen how to make would like to in negative?
Okay. I would don't like to get old.
No, you cannot say would don't. How do you say would in negative?
Wouldn't.
Wouldn't.
Wouldn't. I wouldn't like to get old.
Exactly. I wouldn't like to get old. I wouldn't like to get old. No me gustaría envejecer. I wouldn't like to get old. Yes? So, it's similar to say, I don't want to get old. No quiero envejecer. Es formal. No me gustaría envejecer. I wouldn't like to get old. Yes? So, would like to is a formal way to say want. That is the meaning. Now, in the case of would, it is a hypothetical situation. So, when I say hypothetical situation, that means something like if you say, um, what would you do? What would you do if you were rich? I don't know if someone is rich over here. Who's rich? Who's rich over here? No one? Tell me the truth. Maybe you are rich. No one? No one? Louis? No? No
Uh,
one.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat?
Who's rich? Who is rich? Who has a lot of money here? No one?
No.
No one.
No.
Okay.
No.
So let's imagine the situation is real. What would you do if you were rich? Think about it. Think about it. What would you do?
I would like to buy a boat.
Maybe in Spanish. Solamente recuérdese que si usted dice I would like to, es como si está diciendo I want, que quiere comprarlo, pero en este momento.
Ah, I would like to buy a boat if I.
No, 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 porque I would like es reemplazando want. Vamos otra vez a la pantalla.
I need to make the question or respond the
No,
question.
you need to give me the answer.
The answer, okay. I would, no would like. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I would to buy I would buy a boat if I were rich.
Exactly. I would buy.
Mm,
Why not I would like to? Because I would like to is in the present.
okay.
I would like to is I want in the present. So I will buy is imaginary situation. Now, Elizabeth, what would you do?
Uh, I would like travel around the world.
I would like is in the present. Traten de diferenciarlo. I would like es me gustaría ahorita hacerlo. Es como que usted me diga, me gustaría comer donuts ahorita. I would like to eat donuts right now.
I
¿Sí?
will travel.
Exactly. I would travel es yo viajaría alrededor del mundo. Yes. So, can you repeat it, Elizabeth?
I will travel around the world.
Perfect. I would travel around the world if we were rich. Good. Now, Francisco, what would you do?
I will live in another country.
Perfect. I would live in another country. Carlos, what would you do?
I will start an enterprise.
Good. Good, good, good. So you use would and the verb. In negative, wouldn't and the verb. Why? Because this is imaginary situation. Now, why do you say if I were? The verb be for I is was in the past, but for an imaginary situation you will say were. Yes, it's like an exception. You will say if I were rich, if you were rich, if they were rich, if she were rich. So you always say were for an imaginary situation. But some people break the rule and they say if I was. But grammatically correct has to be if I were because it is not real. Yes. So something different will be in negative. I can tell you, for example, let's see, Winston. What would you do if you didn't work?
I will search other.
I would look for another.
Yes, I will look for another.
Yes, I would look for another job. Good. Let's see, Roxana, what would you do if you didn't work?
Um, I will uh, search to a new job.
Look for. Look for a
Look
new
for.
job. So the same answer that Winston has. Let's see another person. Isaac, what would you do?
I will have own business.
I would have my own business. Good. Rodrigo, what would you do?
I think the same. I will start a business.
Good. Carla?
Can you repeat the question, teacher?
What would you do if you didn't work?
Uh, if you didn't work, maybe I would, maybe I would to do my own business.
I would have. I would have
I would have.
my own business. Good. Alfredo?
Well, I will do exercise all morning. After that, I will play with my son. I will be a relaxed person.
Okay, good. Different activities. Good, good, good. Karen?
Maybe I will give to my daughter and I will do exercise too.
Perfect. So now let's complete the exercises because it is clear. So, Hasael, can you read instructions, please?
Complete the following testament or question
Statements.
statement. Statement.
Statements.
A statement.
Okay, so here you're going to complete the sentences with your information. For example, number one, Alfredo, can you read it?
Yes, I would like to.
I would like to.
I would like
What?
to.
You use your own information. So I will give you 3 minutes to complete the sentences with your information. So you can start right now.
Teacher.
Yes.
In number 5 and number 6, why use word?
Yes. There are two mistakes. In number 5, it says worlden, but it's wooden. And in number 6, it says world you like, and it has to be would you like. Thank you, Lisa. So in Mayan books have mistakes. Good. Now, just like a clue, when you say in the sentence would like to, you only write the verb. And if you say would, you don't need to write like to, because in this case it's only would and the verb. So you have two options. You say would like to and the verb to express something that you want in the present, or would and the verb for imaginary situation. So, for example, number 1 has would like to, but the number 2 doesn't have like to. So you don't need to add like to in all the sentences. It's only if you have would like to, is we would like to. If you don't have like to, that means that you need to use only would and the verb. Yes? Good morning, Candy.
Hi, good morning.
Candy, right now we are checking the differences between would and would like to. So we are saying that would like to is the formal way to say want. For example, you can say, I want to eat pupusas tonight. I want to eat pupusas tonight. More formal, you will say, I would like to eat pupusas tonight. It's like if you say, me gustaría comer. I would like to eat pupusas tonight.
Okay.
Yes? Or when someone invites you, uh, if you are married, for example, your husband asks you, do you want to do you want to go out tonight? Do you want to go out tonight? So he's telling you something like, ¿Quieres salir esta noche? Do you want to go out tonight? Because you are married, so you know each other pretty well. But probably the first day that your husband, when your husband was your boyfriend, he didn't ask you, do you want to go out with me? So he said, would you like?
Okay.
He said, would you like to go out with me? And in that case, he was saying, te gustaría. Yes. Would you like to go out with me? And that is like a little bit more formal. Yes.
Mm. Okay.
In the case of would is only for imaginary situations. Imaginary situation means hypothetical situations. They are not real. Probably they would never happen in your life, but you only imagine how your life will be in that case. So imagine that you bought a TV yesterday. So the TV is in good conditions. But I ask you, hey Candy, imagine if your TV were broken. It's not broken, but imagine if your TV if your TV were broken, what would you do? And then you tell me, oh, I would change this product. I would go to the store and claim. I would buy another one. So there you're not saying like to. Why not? Because this is only an imaginary situation. Yes? So it's like if you say yo compraría, yo viajaría, yo trabajaría. So I would.
Okay.
Good. Now let's see the answers for the exercise. Hasael, number one.
Uh, who would like to drink a coffee?
I would like to drink a coffee. Good. Karen, what do you have in number one?
I would like to buy some pupusas for my breakfast.
Good, good, good. Alfredo, what do you have for number one?
I would like to go to Europe to see a soccer game.
Okay, good. Now, Roxana, number two, Mr. Trujillo wouldn't. Roxana?
Sorry, I am mute.
Mr. Trujillo.
Mr. Trujillo wouldn't refund the product. Refund the product.
Mr. Trujillo wouldn't get a refund of the product. Mr.
Get a refund of the product.
Good, 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 good.
Teacher, I have a question with this. In my case, I use Mr. Trujillo wouldn't like to eat vegetables. Is correct that answer?
The sentence is correct, but it is not the correct answer for this exercise. Why? Because they are giving you the sentences with would like to and sentences with would. In number one, they are giving you the sentence with would like to. And in the number two, they are giving you the sentence with would only, not would like to.
In this case, is Mr. Trujillo wouldn't eat vegetables.
Exactly, Mr. Trujillo wouldn't eat vegetables. For example, Mr. Trujillo likes junk food. He eats junk food all the time. Mr. Trujillo wouldn't eat vegetables.
Okay.
If he were sick, he wouldn't eat vegetables because he never eats vegetables. Yes?
Perfect.
Good. Let's see another example for number two. Osvaldo, what do you have?
Mr. Trujillo wouldn't
Wouldn't work.
work without S.
Exactly. You don't use the
Why?
because you have wouldn't. When you have auxiliaries or when you have models, you never use the S. It's like if you say can. Mr. Trujillo can dance. You don't have to say can dances. So when you have
Okay.
models or when you have auxiliaries, you don't use the S. You only use the verb in the base form. Yes? Good. Rodrigo, what do you have in number two?
Number two, Mr. Trujillo wouldn't drive there.
Good. Wouldn't drive. Number three. Luis, number three.
Uh, would she like to buy? Would she like to buy me a coffee?
Maybe, maybe. But in this exercise,
No. Would she? Would she travel with me?
perfect, perfect. Okay, so imagine that you say, Luis, I want to invite a girl to travel with me. but she is really shy, so I'm not sure if she would accept my invitation. What do you think? Will she travel with me? So it's only an imaginary situation. Good.
No, Gold do Gold do you like to travel with me?
Yes, that is when you have the person in front of you.
Ah,
When you have the person in front of you. But if you are talking with me about a girl, you will tell me,
Gold she uh, could
will,
she like
no, will she travel? Aquí ya tienen los que van a ocupar con like, ya los tienen con like. Los que no van a ocupar con like, no les han puesto like. ¿Por
ah,
qué?
Gold she
Travel.
travel?
Yes, will she travel with
What?
me? It's like that. Lo que pasa es
Okay.
que si le ponen like, ya es como que estuviesen diciendo want, ¿sí?
Ah, okay.
Aquí en los ejercicios ya les dieron los que ya van a llevar like y los que no tienen like significa que van a expresar una situación hipotética. Entonces usted me podría decir, Luis, I want to invite a girl to go to a trip to Europe, yes, but she's
Yeah.
shy. What do you think? Do you think that it's possible that? Will she travel with me? What do you think? Will she travel with me? So está haciendo como, ¿qué piensas? ¿O tú qué crees? ¿Viajaría ella conmigo? Will she travel with me? Like that. Yes. Si usted ya le pone like, ya le va a cambiar el sentido a la oración. Ahí ya no diría, ¿viajaría conmigo ella? Sino que estaría expresando, ¿qué piensas tú? ¿Le gustaría a ella viajar conmigo? De algo que usted diga que le gustaría a que viajaría, hay mucha diferencia. Porque a alguien
Yeah.
le gustaría viajar, pero no lo puede hacer. ¿Sí? Entonces hay diferencia en eso. Por eso yo les digo que would like to es más que todo para expresar un deseo, algo que quieren hacer. Y el would es algo que ustedes harían definitivamente. ¿Sí? Entonces, por ejemplo, yo les puedo preguntar a Rodrigo, ¿Are you married, Rodrigo?
No, I'm still not married.
Okay. So when Rodrigo says, I'm still not married, that indicates that he's about to get married. But okay. So, Rodrigo,
Maybe in a couple of years.
maybe in
A couple of years.
a couple of years. Okay, good. So, Rodrigo, what would you do if you were married? You are not married right now, and you don't want to get married right now. So, you cannot say would like to because you cannot get married. So, you cannot, you don't want to. So, what would you do if you were married? You are not married, but what would you do if you were married?
If I were married, I don't know. I think that I will travel with my wife a lot.
Perfect. I would travel with my wife a lot. Great. So in that case, he's expressing something that could happen. Yes, but it's only imaginary situation because he's not married. Yes, good. So number three, let's see another person. Elizabeth.
Number three, will she travel another country?
To another country. Good, good. Oscar, number four.
We is the teacher is the wooden will
Yes.
or will
In that case, with is the contraction of we would. When you make contractions for would is apostrophe and d. If you say, for example, I would, you say I'd, apostrophe d, I'd. If you say she would, apostrophe and d, she'd. He would, he'd. We would, we'd. They would, they'd. So in this case, with is contraction of we would.
Will like to uh, go to the beach.
Good, 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 good. Isaac, number 4.
Will like to take a breakfast.
Perfect. Would like to take a breakfast, or better, would like to eat breakfast.
Okay.
Good. Next one. Carla, number 5.
Um, she wouldn't cook the dinner.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Francisco, number 5.
She wouldn't break up with her boyfriend.
Okay, good. So let's imagine a hypothetical situation about what Francisco said. Um, let's say, well, Candy is married. Let's say that Elizabeth, I don't know if Elizabeth is married, I guess no. But let's imagine. So let's imagine that Elizabeth is not married, she has only a boyfriend. And there is a boy that wants to become Elizabeth's boyfriend. So that boy goes to Elizabeth's house and asks her, "Hi Elizabeth, how are you? Good." And they start talking, and then the boy says, "Elizabeth, would you like to be my girlfriend?" And then you hear that boy talking to Elizabeth, and then you say, "Huh, she wouldn't break up with her boyfriend. She wouldn't break up with her boyfriend." Yes. So this is only an imaginary situation. She would never break up with her boyfriend, like that. Yes. Good. Number 6. Let's see. Hasael, what do you have?
Uh, would you like
No,
to play?
number 5. She
Hi. Uh, she she won
wouldn't.
she wouldn't the homework
She wouldn't.
the homework
¿Y el verbo?
Mm, made the homework
Do the homework.
do the homework
She wouldn't do the homework. Yeah, she
do,
wouldn't do the homework.
do the,
Acuérdense la diferencia entre do y make. Do es actividades que ustedes van a completar. Una tarea es una actividad que usted va a completar. Y make es para cosas que usted va a inventar o que usted va a crear. Por
okay
ejemplo, un pastel usted lo va a crear a su manera, como usted prefiera, a su gusto. Entonces, eso es make. Pupusas, usted las va a hacer a la manera que usted quiera. Y si usted quiere, le echa queso. Si no quiere, solo le echa frijoles. Entonces, usted lo va a hacer a su manera. Entonces,
okay
es make. Pero do es para las cosas que usted nada más va a completar. No es que usted las va a inventar. ¿Qué puede completar? Por ejemplo, am, si hace aeróbicos, usted no se los va a inventar, sino que eso ya está inventado. Usted solamente va a realizar la actividad. Entonces usted va a hacer aeróbicos, do aerobics. Si usted va a hacer la limpieza en su casa, no es que usted se va a inventar la limpieza ya está inventada, usted solamente va a completar una actividad. Entonces usted va do the cleaning, do the laundry, do the dishes. Solamente completa actividades. Yes? So she wouldn't do the homework.
Do a home.
La tarea no se la va a inventar usted, la tarea ya está creada, el maestro se la inventó. Usted nada más lo va a completar, usted va a completar esa tarea. So, do the homework. Next one, number 6. Um, let's see, Winston. Would you like to, Winston? Number 6. Winston. Well, I guess he isn't there. Candy, number 6.
Uh, would you like to go to the beach?
Perfect. Would you like to go to the beach? So that is like an invitation, and that is more formal than if you only say, do you want to go to the beach? Yes, more formal. Would you like to go to the beach? Good. So summarizing, when you say would like to, you are expressing the same thing like if you say want. So you can say, I want to have vacation. I want to have vacation right now. I would like to have vacation. I want to, what? I want to watch a movie. I want to watch a movie. I would like to watch a movie. I want to buy a new car. If you say, I want to buy a new car, it's the same thing like if you say, I would like to buy a new car. The same thing. The only difference is that would like to is more formal. I want to buy a car. I would like to buy a car. In an invitation, it is super clear. Do you want to go to the park? ¿Querés ir al parque? Do you want to go to the park? More formal. Would you like to go to the park? ¿Te gustaría ir al parque? So that makes a difference. Would like to is more formal way to say want. In the case of would, but not with like, only would and the verb is when you talk about imaginary situations or hypothetical situations. For example, Francisco is a boy. Yes, Francisco is a boy. Francisco, what would you do if you were a girl? What would you do if you were a girl?
Um, I would. I don't know. I would.
It's a difficult question because you have to imagine.
I wouldn't cut my hair.
I wouldn't get a haircut.
I wouldn't get a haircut.
Exactly, I wouldn't get a haircut because if you say cut my hair, you take the scissors and you do it. So
Okay.
I wouldn't get a haircut. Good. Hasael, what would you do if you were a girl?
I I will clean the house.
Okay, good. Luis, what would you do?
Um, I would like. I would like. No, I would. I would uh, dress. Uh,
I would wear a dress.
I would wear uh, a dress every day.
Good, good. So I would wear a dress every day. Usaría un vestido todos los días. Entonces en ese caso would, ¿verdad? No would like, porque would like es más como que lo quiere hacer
I
ahorita.
would
I want.
I would wear different dress every day.
Good, good. Yes. So I would travel, I would go, I would eat, comería, viajaría, trabajaría, and like that. Now the opposite, Carla, what would you do if you were a boy? Like the sun. Who's the singer? Uh,
Yeah.
Beyonce. If I were a boy. So like that. So Carla, what would you do if you were a boy?
Um, I would I would travel with my boyfriend.
No, because you are a boy. In the imaginary situation, you are a boy. The question
Ah,
is,
ah.
what would you
Okay.
do if you were a
I
boy?
I I I I didn't understand you. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I would to I would to no I would how do you say crecer?
Grow,
Grow the barba. How do you say barba?
huh? Beard.
Beard. I would grow up my beard.
Yes, or I would let my beard grow.
Yes.
Good, 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 Carla. Let's see, Karen, what will you do?
I would, boy? No. Um, if I were a boy, sorry, I would dress up formal clothes.
Okay, good, good, good. Or I would wear formal clothes. Good. Candy, what would you do if you were a boy?
Mm, I I wouldn't pay makeup or I wouldn't shop makeup.
Good, good, good. I wouldn't shop makeup or I wouldn't buy makeup if I were a boy. Good. So, those things are only imaginary situations. And when you say would like to, is real. I want to eat pupusas after class. I would like to eat pupusas after class. The possibility to happen is really high. Yes. But I would, it's only imaginary situation. Maybe that situation will never happen in your life. Yes? So when you go to a store and you ask for a refund, you go to the store and you say, "Good morning. I would like to I would like to change this product." Yes, I would like to change this product. Would like to because it is like if you say, "I want to change this product right now." Yes? And at the end, if the salesperson is giving you like a solution to your problem, this person is going to say, "Would you like cash? Would you like, I don't know, exchange? Would you like to exchange the product? Would you like to have a credit in the store?" So this is the way that you use would like to when you say want in a formal way. So we are going to watch a video. In this video, you're going to check a person asking for a refund. So I'm going to play it right now.
Excuse me. Oh, hi there. How can I help you?
Hold on. There you go.
Excuse me. Oh, hi there. How can I help you? I bought this jacket yesterday and I would like a refund. Oh, okay. What was wrong with it? Well, when I bought it, it had a massive rip in it. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Do you have your receipt? Well, that's the thing. When I bought it, I wasn't given a receipt. Oh, that's strange. We should be giving you a receipt when you make a purchase here. In any case, our refund policy actually states that you need a receipt. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I've got a jacket with a rip in it and I wasn't given a receipt, so... All right. Well, let me just speak to my manager and I'll see what I can do for you. Sure. Oh, but before I do that, are you able to show me your bank transaction details which prove you bought the jacket at our store? Yeah, just give me a second. There you go. Okay, thank you. I'll be one moment. How'd you go? Okay, so I've spoken to my manager and I've got good news. First of all, we're so sorry about the rip. That shouldn't have happened to you at all. Yeah, that was kind of annoying. Yeah, but we can definitely refund you since you could show us your bank transaction details. Perfect. All right, so how would you like me to process this one? We can do cash, store credit, or we can just swap it for a new one. I think I just want my money back, so a refund, please. Okay. I'll get you to fill out this refund form and we'll go from there. Sure. Thanks very much.
So we are going to watch it once again. I just need you to pay attention to the problem that the object had, the kind of thing that the salesperson asked, and the solution that the person had at the end of the video. So let's watch it again. Obviously, the girl has like a British accent, but at the end, I think that you can understand a little bit about it.
Excuse me. Oh, hi there. How can I help you? I bought this jacket yesterday and I would like a refund. Oh, okay. What was wrong with it? Well, when I bought it, it had a massive rip in it. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Do you have your receipt? Well, that's the thing. When I bought it, I wasn't given a receipt. Oh, that's strange. We should be giving you a receipt when you make a purchase here. In any case, our refund policy actually states that you need a receipt. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I've got a jacket with a rip in it and I wasn't given a receipt, so... All right. Well, let me just speak to my manager and I'll see what I can do for you. Sure. Oh, but before I do that, are you able to show me your bank transaction details which prove you bought the jacket at our store? Yeah, just give me a second. There you go. Okay, thank you. I'll be one moment. How'd you go? Okay, so I've spoken to my manager and I've got good news. First of all, we're so sorry about the rip. That shouldn't have happened to you at all. Yeah, that was kind of annoying. Yeah, but we can definitely refund you since you could show us your bank transaction details. Perfect. All right, so how would you like me to process this one? We can do cash, store credit, or we can just swap it for a new one. I think I just want my money back, so a refund, please. Okay. I'll get you to fill out this refund form and we'll go from there. Sure. Thanks very much.
Okay, so now let's see. What was the problem with the jacket, guys? What was the problem?
The jacket was ripped.
Perfect. The jacket was ripped. So when you say ripped, I will send you that word so that you can see it on the screen. Ripped is rota. It's similar to say torn. You can say that the jacket is torn or the jacket is ripped. Good. Now, what did the salesperson ask?
The salesperson,
Luis?
the salesperson asks for the ticket or the receipt.
Perfect. For the ticket or the receipt. Good. So the receipt is like the bill, but the bill is what you pay. The receipt is what you receive when you buy something, receipt or a ticket. Good. Now, let's see another person. Did the man have the receipt?
No, he don't have a receipt.
So what did he do?
He showed the bank transaction
Per-
through the phone.
Perfect. He showed a bank transaction that he, that he could use to show that he paid for that jacket. Now, what did the salesperson do when the man showed the transaction? What did she do?
She talked with the store manager because the customer has shown a proof that he bought the jacket there yesterday. So it's just what they need to make the refund.
Exactly. So she went to talk to the manager and explained that the man paid for that jacket. Good. Now, what was the solution to the problem? Another person? What was the solution?
They gave his money back.
Yes, they
Yes.
gave him his money back. So he had a refund. He had three options: cash, that was the refund. The number two was credit in a store.
Great.
And the number three was exchange the product. So he selected the refund. It means the cash or the money. Now we are going to work in pairs. You are 18, so yes, you're going to work in pairs and you need to tell your classmate number one, the last product that you bought that is not the one that you mentioned, like pupusas or like things like that. I need that you talk about objects that are like computers, cell phones, cars, and like that. Yes. So when was the last time that you bought it? How the product was, how the service was, and later you have to tell your classmate what you would do if the product didn't work. I repeat it. You need to tell your classmate about the last products like TVs, cell phones, cars, glasses, whatever that you have bought, and you need to tell how the service was when you bought it, how the product was when you bought it, and what you would do if the product didn't work. Yes? So this is what you're going to do. So you're going to work in pairs. Now let's create the groups. All right. So you're going to enter and work with your partner right now. Oh, but Jaime cannot talk. So just give me a second. Oscar, after you enter with Jaime, I will change you with another person.
Teacher, I am driving right now.
Okay, Candy. So Candy, in your case, probably you can listen to someone.
Yes.
Okay, so I will change you later. So enter, guys.
Teacher?
Yes, enter.
Ah, sorry. I have a meeting at 7:30 a.m. right now in my work.
Oh, okay, no problem. No problem.
Yes. Sorry. Hasta la camisa de tío para la reunión.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. If you want, you can also leave
Mhm.
to be at the meeting.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Study for the test.
If the display had a sticker, a film, a film to a film to protect the display, and I say to her, no, the display didn't have a protect film. So she told me you have to call to for warranty. You have to call for warranty and and, and ask for a display change. So after I called to the supervisor of Tigo store, uh, I verify again if the display have a film, and that's right. The display have a film, and I I push very hard, and I retire the film. So I was wrong. I didn't have to call to a refund.
Really. But if the cell phone didn't have it at the beginning, what would you do?
If in that case, if my cell phone has a lot of crashes, I have to call to the supervisor Store Tigo I am. I have to require. I have to require.
For this camera, for that camera.
And it's the same price.
If you need to more expensive or less price, uh, you don't have problem to change.
Okay, but if I select another camera and that it is more expensive than the other one, I would like to get this expensive camera, but for the same prices because I bought yesterday this camera and I can use it. Can you ask for your manager if can help me for this problem?
Yes, uh, I, I have a three solution for you. The best solution is you change your camera for other camera in this place, and the price you need to pay the difference money, or you don't have problem if you have a other camera with the price a different with less money. We return the how do you say vuelto? No.
Change.
Change. Return the change.
Okay, let me see. I need to move the camera and I don't have more money. Okay, I will get another camera for this. I think that is $20 less than the other. Yes, you can change me the camera and I don't have problem with that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So in your case, you were practicing like a conversation, right? But I want that you tell your classmate about last products that you bought, like computers, products that you bought, like TVs and like that. How the service was when you bought that product, the how the price was, how the service was, how the object was, and like that. And what you would do if the product didn't work. What would you do? Will you go to the store and replace it, or you will throw it away? What would you do? Yes. So that's what I need that you practice with your classmate.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Alfredo, I yesterday, no, the last week I bought a cell phone in a Tigo store.
Really? And how was the service there? Because
And the functions too.
And are you satisfied with the product?
Uh, if I would live in a big house, I think yes.
If I lived,
If if I lived in a big house, I think yes. But in my case, I live in a small house. For this reason, I think I.
Okay.
Hi, teacher.
hi,
Hi.
talking. I'm just hearing.
Okay.
We were talking about our last products. Hazael bought a cell phone a few weeks ago because the previous one was broken. So we both agreed that the best option. I bought a TV, so the best option for us will be the replacement of the product or a refund. I was saying that I prefer a replacement because if they give my money back, I will buy another TV. So it's like, what's the point?
Exactly. If you get the money back, you have to go to another store and buy.
Mhm. And if they gave me a new TV, it's like one step less.
Exactly. Probably if you go, let's say, like a second time because the product doesn't work, so in that case, it is better to get a refund and you buy in another
Yeah,
place.
but if it's the first time, it's like,
Yes.
It-
Good.
it's better to replace to replace
Yes, it is better. It is
the
better.
the, the price the product no, ¿cómo se dice? No se consigue nuevamente.
You don't find it again.
You don't find it again. No lo encuentro entonces no lo encuentro de nuevo.
Yes, you don't find it. Or I don't find it again.
I
Yes,
don't find it. Okay.
exactly. So probably you can continue talking about another product that you bought. Yes,
okay,
maybe a bad service. You can also mention it. Okay,
Okay.
continue.
okay. Hazel, have you had a bad experience lately, like in a restaurant?
Okay.
Pero no
Teacher,
creo porque falta bien poquito. Ah.
teacher. That's in this moment is I finished the conversation because why when we return, I say we say something for this conversation or not.
Yes, you have to tell me about Roxana. So you say Roxana bought a TV last year. She said that she bought the TV at Siman. The service was good, and she said that the product was good too because she used that TV from the first day and up to this moment, she hasn't had any problems. So she says that if she had a problem with that TV, she would go to Siman and ask to exchange the product.
Okay,
Yes,
okay, I
so you
understand.
need to talk about objects that you bought, how the service was, how the product was, the price of the product, if it was expensive, reasonable, or cheap, and what you would do if the product didn't work. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. I don't know what is your price product.
The price of my products was 100.
Okay. In
Yes.
my case, the price was
The the online store you didn't buy. And I remember I bought when my daughter born, I buy clothes, so many clothes, but the time that arrived, it was very long, and I think maybe 3, 4 months.
No problem, but one day and they they change it. But when you wait for more days, it's a big problem. But it's a good store. But
Yeah,
I think I continue think that Sears is more expensive than Simon. I
no, that's a point. Really, Simani is better store because he has more more branches and more, in some cases,
Okay, guys. So I'm going to hear some of your partner's experience. So just little things. Well, I was hearing some of you, and just remember the pronunciation. For example, the pronunciation of buy in the past, you say but, but.
But
So the last sound that you produce is a T. Yes, you don't say both because it is not both. Both is like two. That is both. The past of buy is bought, bought, bought. Yes, with T at the end. And the word clothes, clothes is singular. Close is plural, like the verb close. Yes, so close is plural. And when you say she, he, or it, remember that you have to say he doesn't, she doesn't, the company doesn't, the product doesn't work. In the past, didn't work. Yes, so just those little things. Now let's listen to you talking about your classmates. First person will be, see, Hazael. Tell us about Rodrigo. I heard Rodrigo and Rodrigo told me about you, but you have to tell me about Rodrigo.
Okay, Rodrigo last purchase was a TV for see Netflix.
Watch Netflix.
Watch Netflix. Watch Netflix. Sí, watch Netflix. Rodrigo, I said if were damaged the TV.
If the TV were damaged,
If the TV were damaged, she would. Sorry, he would ask for new TV.
good. So he would ask for a new TV. He wouldn't ask for a refund. He wouldn't ask for the money. He would ask for a replacement. Yes, for another TV. Good job, Hazel. Thank you. Now let's see. Isaac, tell us about Brian or Louis.
I don't remember. Can you?
I talk about a watch.
The watch.
Ah, watch. In Louis.
My the story for my son on buy even always buy online.
Good. So choose one of the two experiences and you tell us about one.
The experience, the Brian is good. He
Brian's experience.
Brian's experience.
It's good.
He bought the watch online.
He bought.
He bought the watch online. The watch. And the shipment was faster, and the product is good. But I don't remember. It doesn't work. How many times? 2 months? I don't remember.
Okay.
Please, no.
What would he do if the product didn't work? What would he do?
I don't remember, Brian. Can you help me?
If the clock has some problem, I will ask for the warranty to the store.
Okay, so he would ask for a warranty, or he would ask for a replacement. Good. Next person. Let's see, Karen. Who was your partner? Oh, you have a baby.
Yes.
Good. How old is she?
Beautiful.
She is 4 years old.
4. Good. Can she speak well?
Sorry?
Can she speak well?
Ah, yes.
Good, good, good. So you have someone to talk with.
Yes.
Okay, so
Well, my partner was Rene.
good. So tell us about Renee.
Rene Gutierrez. And he told me about the last, but he buy a smart TV.
He bought a smart TV.
He bought the smart TV, and he remember about the person that attend him. Were very friendly and kind when he bought the smart TV, and they offer a warranty about 5 years. So if he has a problem with the smart TV,
If he had,
sorry,
if he had, because it's not real.
yes, he had a problem with his TV. He can claim. You told claims, huh?
He will claim. He will claim.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he will claim.
Exactly. Good. Thank you. Now, Renee, can you tell us about Karen?
Yes. Um, Karen recently bought clothes in a online store, and they were helpful and attentive in the purchase, but they didn't would assure her of the money back if he didn't have left.
What would she do if the product didn't work?
Would assure
Mm-hmm.
him of money back if she didn't have
If she didn't have,
left.
what do you mean? Si ella,
No, me equivoqué.
Sorry.
So, but what would you...
Si no le, en la traducción me equivoqué. Le quedaban.
Oh, if they didn't fit.
Ah, fit. Ok.
Didn't fit.
Sí. En una traducción me equivoqué.
Okay, no problem. So if they didn't fit, good. Now, Walter. Walter will be the last one. Today was the opportunity for those who didn't participate yesterday. So, Walter.
Okay. Roxana bought a smartwatch, and Roxana loves your smartwatch. Its color is pink.
Okay, but I don't have a smartwatch. I don't have a smartwatch. Her smartwatch.
Yes. Okay. She can to size her rate and count her step. And Roxana paid for the smartwatch $115. And if she if she if if she if she had a problem with the smartwatch, she would solicitate the warranty.
She would ask for the warranty or she would request
She
the
would
warranty.
request.
Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. So this is what we got for today. Tomorrow, you have units 1 and 2 test. So you need to study unit number 1 and unit number 2. And also study the verbs in the past. Yes, the verbs in the past.
Teacher, and the
Yes,
exam is online. Right.
exactly.
It's time to the class.
Yes, exactly. It is at the same time. First, you have a review and then you complete it. But
Okay.
you have to be with the cameras on when
Okay,
you're doing
teacher.
it. I will show you what you're going to do, but first the attendance. Okay, Isaac Aguillon,
Present.
Hazael Alfaro,
Present.
Rodrigo Alfaro,
Present.
Carlos Asensio,
Present.
Osvaldo Cáceres,
Present.
Alfredo Calderón,
Present.
Herman is from Minsterford, Elizabeth Castro, Elizabeth, well, but she's there. Jordi is not here. Winston Cruz,
I'm here.
Nathalie, Nathalie is not here, but she asked for permission. Francisco Grimaldi,
Present.
René Gutiérrez,
Present.
Luis Liotti,
Present.
Roxana López,
Present.
Gano Marroquín,
Present.
Oscar Morales. Well, but Oscar. Well, he's not here, but he was here. Raúl Antonio Reynosa, ask for permission. Jaime Rivas,
Present.
good. Carla Rodríguez,
Lo único que
Present.
solo me ha mandado el material y el cuadro de distribución. Ella me dice de que
Present, present.
tardar, la orden me la estaría enviando viernes.
Walter,
Present.
good. Michelle asked for permission. Candy Villacorta,
Present.
and Brian Villalta.
Present.
Okay, so what you do on the test, for those that are new, is that you go to Schoology, you go to week number 2, you enter, and it says examen semanal. So you will enter there, you will see it like this. You go here, you enter semana 2, You click in there, and you will find at the end of the list, it says examen semanal. So you will enter here tomorrow, not today, but tomorrow, and you complete the test. Yes? So, like that. You're going to complete it tomorrow. Yes?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So I see you all tomorrow, guys. Remember to study. I'm telling you, study verbs in the past, study would and would like to, study have to for obligation, study, the other topic was using can and could, and all the topics that we have studied. Yes? And be going to for the future. So I see you tomorrow and have a good day. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
teacher.
See
Have
you
a good
tomorrow.
day.
Thanks, you too.